Are you kidding me? What's that outfit? No.
What?
They all want you.
Assassin!
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel.
Wait, what?
I've come to aid you.
Yo, what?
You,
trust
your
him.
outfit.
It's my pajamas.
Wait,
Skakek Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
You like my trousers?
no. You look like you're
Speak. My ear is yours.
stripper.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise. Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this.
That's true, isn't
This
it?
heresy.
It's so true.
I will hear no more of it.
Don't be a simp.
Approves, approves, approves.
Really? I don't see any of that.
Gale approves. He's not here.
He's like, oh, my stomach hurts, but you got it,
Served
guys.
Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Who's got the sicker outfit, him or you?
He does.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light.
I don't know if you have that tiara.
Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
Cool.
I should go. Vlakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
We need capes.
He's not even wielding a Githyanki sword. Just a regular sword. Looks like ass, but a regular sword.
You have no right to talk about what looks like ass.
Achievement!
Interesting. I thought you were getting another booty call. So apparently you're the only one. Why does our secret helper not trust him? Jude, stop. When that all seemed pretty truthful. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. Lazel's got a question mark for me.
On my way.
Alright. Jude, stop scratching, you dirty little boy.
You ready?
Yep.
Vlakith Kosivim Hrath Crashhead. Only in Vlakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. Forsake Vlakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me. I'd never thought Vlakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlakith to true godhood. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. But Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Sharesis Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlakith's eyes are upon us.
Does whatever sealed inside our little prism have anything to do with Comet Boy?
I think so, but I actually don't know.
Okay. What now?
I'm actually upgrading my psionic abilities. Not psionic, the tadpole abilities.
I have 3 available. I don't use them.
Well, we share them, that's why.
Okay. I was gonna say I refuse to use them.
Okay.
I don't think a barbarian would, necessarily. Not this one, at least. What the fuck? What was that about?
The animation, when I use them, they burrow into my brain.
Oh.
Have you clicked the Lithid powers at the top?
Yeah,
if you do, it brings up your brain.
Yeah.
Each one of those little circles, you click the tadpole thing at the right, drop it, and it will burrow into the spot to unlock it.
That's cool. I'm gonna see if Shadowheart's got any dialogue.
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
strange?
No, what are you talking about?
Is that because it mutated, or is that just a power?
Those are illicit abilities that I just unlocked.
Alright, you ready to
Yeah,
commence?
we gotta go back to bed the third time. You wearing Crocs? I'm wearing Crocs.
I hear footsteps. Okay, I was like, what is going on?
Alright. Nobody wants to talk to me. I'm good.
What do you get up to all day without
You?
us,
Yep.
Shadowheart's leveling up the dog. Have you looked at Shadowheart spells at all?
No. I just want to play the game.
Right.
I'll look at it when we get in a battle. Not too worried. Have we looked
Gotta
at our
leave
friend
camp.
lately?
Yeah. I thought about turning him to mush, but I can't do that.
Did
It would
we ever
ruin his
talk?
picture at
Did
camp.
that guy ever show up?
Hmm.
The merchant slash hunter of him? Met by
No.
Aunt Ethel? Yeah, I don't see him anywhere.
No, he never showed up.
Not yet. Unless this guy has to be alive.
We could always pay Withers if you want.
It's really up to you because we've rested twice now, right? But then the bear, owl bear, took forever to show up too.
That is true.
It's really up to you. I'm not opposed to it. He's not in our party, so he shouldn't seduce you again, right?
Yeah, that should be fine. 200? Ugh.
Watch, he really does literally butt fuck you. I'm waiting. Did you revive him? Oh, he's still working it. Eh. Where is he?
He's up there.
Oh,
His fucking
okay.
underwear.
Yeah, watch him walk down. He looks so glorious. Back to life. And then we murder him again. Alright. Should we talk?
I'm leaving camp.
I'm gonna
I
talk
do.
to him.
Alright.
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith?
He acts like nothing
Going
happened.
to break her chains in Baldur's Gate. Good for her. What? Who? What happened? Back to Baldur's Gate. Back to Cazador. There's no other reason he'd want me alive. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Of course, he'd send a Gur to hunt me down.
What?
First, they make excellent monster hunters, so find a vampire spawn sounds perfectly reasonable to them. Second, they're the reason I'm like this in the first place.
Naked?
It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Who?
Don't you think he would have planned it? If Cazador sent a Gur,
Wait.
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
Too bad he's taken.
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to
I
show
already
what
said
happened. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Aha! Safe! You think I'm
Even though we
safe?
sold them out,
Do you
basically.
know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more.
Jesus.
We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Wow. I'm good now. Did you want to talk to him?
Oh, Shadowheart wants to talk to either you or me.
I guess. Do you want to save since we just did all that dialogue?
I was going to anyway, but thank you.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me,
My
at
hat.
least from what I can remember.
I know, I love it.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling.
So she's a goth
But
chick.
Mother forbid me from seeking to
Yeah.
prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, fuck
Sometimes
that
I
bitch.
wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Alright, before you pick, you're gonna have to make a decision since she's your follower. If you want her to embrace her Dark Justiciar, like, calling or not.
Yeah.
Because something happens with her, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
My guy just
You do
like,
look
yeah.
better. without the piercings.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate, hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. For this, I hope my time will yet come.
I know the bottom one.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
And then I click we should travel separately.
Did you get approval from her at all?
Twice.